So I got a new box in today of plants. It's a large box. This is coming from Bob Smoley's Garden World in Florida, and I actually ordered a lot of these plants maybe 3 months or so ago, but it was during the winter time, so couldn't deliver them, but I'm excited to see what I have because he specializes a bit more in what is formerly known as Sansevieria, but Dracaenas, and that's what I'm going to be unboxing today. Ooh, look at this one. This was formerly known as Sansevieria parva, and it looks like it had just flowered, and you could see a little fruit on that. So this is like the little stalk, the inflorescence that comes up. Really beautiful one. So my plan with these is actually I have a number of these growing in the base of my green wall. And that particular place is not sub-irrigated, but what I'm thinking of doing is kind of just rejuvenating a little bit more of the soil there. So actually taking out most of the soil and some of the Dracaenas / Sansevieria that are growing there and replanting a bunch of them. And a lot of them have little offsets, little babies, because that's how a lot of these actually propagate. So I'm thinking of actually potting those up elsewhere. So this one is formerly known as Sansevieria parva variegated white, which I'm not exactly quite certain what the Dracaena version of the name is now. These are all things I'll have to look at post afterwards. And if you hear my tea kettle go off, it's because I'm making myself some hot tea. Ooh, all of these had been in flower. Look at this. This looks like a type of cylindrica, but Phillips, I have no idea. But name has probably been changed. This with the more cylindrical stem makes me think that it's in a much more succulent environment and also something that might be in a windy environment, because when you have something that's a little bit more circular, the wind kind of blows off of it as opposed to blowing it over. So interesting one. I'll have to learn a little bit more about the potential habitat. And my tea is about to go off. Let's see my teacup. Okay. I like to be right next to my mother Sue's, because I'm a little Sue. All right, let's see what's next. This one looks like it's a very tall one. These might not even fit underneath my green wall. We'll have to see. Didn't realize they were so substantial. Ooh! Look at this. I could fan myself with this one. This looks like a different type of whale fin. I have a whale fin, but this one is probably a cultivated version. I don't know if I see the name tag anywhere. I'll have to get you the name of that one. Yeah, it looks like a Masoniana, but I could be wrong. I love this little pink-red cerise color edging, like right around there. Isn't that beautiful? That coloration is also gorgeous. Okay, what is up next? Ethiopica. It kind of reminds me a little bit of a combination of the bat Sansevieria, the one that is like a little bit of a baseball bat, and a combination of the Masoniana. You just never know, like where do these all come from? I have to find out. It's really good because you can see the root structure here. You see you have this like kind of like a little bit more finer webbing roots, which Kippee likes to actually pick at because she is trying to get to the perlite and she like picks up all these roots. But then you have this tuberous root right here, which is part of the reason of what makes Sansevieria or Dracaena, I have to get used to that, so amenable to drying out, and the reason why they are so resilient. Ooh, this one is even larger. It's like I'm taking out my sword. space shifted in such a large box. Oh my goodness, wow. Wow. Whoa! This is like a samurai sword. Look at that thing. Unbelievable. Which one's this? Let's see if it has a name. Volkensii. Okay, I do remember buying this. This is insane. Okay, enough playing with that. Enough putting my Dracaena in torture mode. Some of this is just padding, so I have to kind of carefully go through this and see if any of these are actual plants. I think this one, let's see, this one, recyclable paper. Oops, sorry, Kippee. Sorry to disturb your sleep. Okay, let's go with the small one, huh? Kind of feel like I don't want to leave the small one for last. Especially after I showed you that big one. Oh, how cute though. Look at that. Sansevieria sp. Lav. 629. So this is probably an unidentified form of Sansevieria, but I have to say that they've recently been put into Dracaena in the category, and there's like so much movement within that taxonomic structure. So chances are this could actually be just a variation on another type of species. There just needs to be a much more genetic analysis that is done on this group, and also a little bit more studying of their flowers. Okay, let's see this one. Cute. This will be perfect underneath my green wall. Sansevieria elliptica Horwood. I do believe Sansevieria elliptica is a new Dracaena. I don't think it's Dracaena elliptica. I think it's something else. But a cute one nonetheless, and also that nice little cerise edging that you see around there, and very similar color patterns to this. See, almost like the opposite color patterns. This is like a little bit more light with speckles of green, and this is like a dark green with speckles of light green. All right, let me just go through one more time. I'd hate to have ordered a plant and then not seen it in here. This might be my purchase order. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, that's it. So I did place a larger order, but unfortunately they didn't have all of it in stock. So these are the 7 plants that I got. 7 Dracaena, formerly known as Sansevieria, that are probably going to be planted back there. It's probably not this one though. This one has to go somewhere special. I mean, look at this thing, it's crazy. I'm like Wolverine, but in plant form. Okay, and that's it. That's my unboxing. Until next time. Coming in, so let me show you. Excuse the mess over here. Been repotting. But this is where actually I have all of my Dracaena, formerly known as Sansevieria. Sorry, I have to keep on saying that for all those folks out there who keep on calling these Sansevierias, including myself. But I'm thinking of changing out the soil because the soil hasn't been changed out in a super long time. And you can see that some of these are actually producing offsets, and I like to see their roots and see how they're doing because there's no drainage here. And I have some spaces where I could actually plant up some Sansevieria, but I do want to give them good room for their roots. So I'm thinking of removing all of these, putting them down, laying them down on some of those that paper that probably I was about to recycle, and inspecting the roots, removing all this soil. It's going to be a huge job, but that's okay. I'm up for the challenge. I'll need to get some nice, well-draining soil and just replant this whole thing. I think that's going to be a nice project. That's a nice Sunday project. So to be continued on that one. Ready to go, Kippee? If you enjoyed this video, then give it a thumbs up. Subscribe and hit the notifications bell, as it'll not only help the channel grow, but will let you know when the next episodes launch. And if you'd like to support the channel, then check out our newly launched shop on homesteadbrooklyn.com. The first collection, Forever Kippee, is in memory of my pet hen whom you saw in this video. For every 100 products sold, $100 will be donated directly to the Wild Bird Fund, which is the only rehabilitation center in New York City helping hurt and abandoned birds, which is where I found Kippee. Thanks for your support.